Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius June 1, 2022. With Mars in the sign behind yours since mid-May, you may have felt somewhat withdrawn and even caged in at times. However, Mars has just moved into your sign, and you're experiencing a reawakening on motivational levels. With Mars, your ruling planet, in your sign until July 5th, you feel very much in your element, comfortable in your own skin, energetic and confident. However, watch for impatience and brusqueness, as you can easily get carried away. Tackle projects you've let slide and direct your considerable energy into new endeavors or reviving works in progress. During this cycle, you prefer to do things on your own, be the first, pioneer, and take the lead, and this is an excellent time to do so. Today, you're exploring different ways of building your sense of value and worthiness. Ultimately, you could be finding ways to increase your income or your earning potential, but at the moment, it's more about the details and the beginnings of new ideas that will one day blossom. Work at editing and revising can be wonderful now. Everything about today's astro weather has your name on it. The best part? Your red-hot planetary ruler, Mars, made its fiery debut in your sign last night, which means you've got your mojo back. And as if this weren't enough reason to bask in your mossy swagger, the moon will also enter your sign today, which, in turn, supercharges your emotional world. The catch? Luna will conjunct the wounded healer, Chiron, which could potentially turn all of this uplifting energy around and bring you inward. Having said that, with so much fire in the sky today, you're more likely to act on impulse. Today may begin on a more confusing note. As Mercury retrograde in Taurus trines Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, your mind may be spinning as you consider your job security, finances, and career path. Although initially stressful considering that both planets are retrograde, Pluto can encourage Mercury to dig even deeper than ever before. You may have an aha moment as you mull over your financial possibilities and security according to potential changes in your career path. It could even be the perfect day to revisit previous conversations to see if certain offers are still on the table. Ahead of the moon's return to your income sector tomorrow, Mercury is using his early days back here to get reacquainted with Pluto in your career sector. This is the second time they have come together, and with both in retrograde motion, they have joined forces to focus on the past, untapped professional and income potential, which the moon will give you a better read on from tomorrow. You are full of energy and other people are carried away with it. You feel like going out and having fun. Who could say no to that? It will be easy to encourage others to participate. If you end up on the town on your own, which is unlikely, but possible, you'll have no trouble finding company. Someone wants something from you, but you don't want to give it up. Make sure this person is on the level before you even talk to them. People aren't what they seem today. Be prepared for love to become a more permanent feature. You don't have to do much to get yourself noticed. Your secret is to simply be yourself, even if sometimes you feel a little uncertain. What matters is you're prepared for any eventuality. It's in the most unexpected of places your dream lover can appear. Your intuition may be so strong today that you won't even catch the implications until a few days from now. That's not highly unusual for you, but you may feel a little bit sleepy as a result. This doesn't necessarily mean that you must have less energy than usual. It is absolutely important that you stay physically active when you have a few days of intense emotional fog. If possible, take a walk during your lunch break. Anything you can do to add some physical momentum to this day will do you a world of good. If you're feeling burned out, this day can bring some relief. The essence of the vibration occurs to encourage self-care through relaxation and self-growth. Activities that see you doing nothing more than enjoying your own thoughts and imagination are excellent choices on a day like this. Consider taking a short nap. Seize the opportunity to feel revitalized. You'll be glad you did, especially tomorrow, when you notice a significant increase in your ability to cope and in your creativity. The moon is not only still in your friendship sector after yesterday's new moon but is drawing towards a friendly aspect to Saturn, just days away from his retrograde turn in your relationship sector. With the Sun still weeks away from connecting directly and Saturn in retrograde motion by then, the moon is acting as an important bridge. In the short term, this is creating positive conditions for friendship and relationship building now, but is also a taste of things to come. As the moon draws closer to a friendly aspect to Saturn in your relationship sector before it leaves your friendship sector tomorrow, support for friendship and relationship building is not only building, but after yesterday's new moon the focus is on the future. This comes just days before Saturn's retrograde turn is set to shift your relationship focus onto the past. Our eyes in the sky. The moon enters Gemini today after galvanizing the sign of Taurus in the early morning. When the moon enters Gemini, we want to open our hearts, minds, and mouths while expressing our sentiments. The moon in Gemini is extremely curious, which means that we could try to uncover secrets that may not need to be discussed. Mercury, the planetary ruler of the Gemini moon, is still retrograde and will be until June 3rd, which means we can expect a lot of miscommunication in the evening. It's important to reread texts and emails and think before speaking in order to avoid problems with others. Mars and Jupiter link up in Aries in the morning and gently touch the Gemini moon in the evening. This energy can bring out impatience, irritability, and frustration. Since this planetary connection occurs in Aries, it's important for us to slow our roll in the way we deal with other people. Not reacting on impulse is key. The bottom line is that words can hurt today, which is why it's important to hold back a lot of what you want to say in an effort to keep the peace. In the morning, the Gemini new moon suggests that we set intentions for engagement, intellectual clarity, and being witnessed in new ways. This is a time to get curious about ourselves and others, as well as to become active in our local communities. We are lit up with inspiration under this influence. Inquisitiveness guides our choices, making this an excellent moment to undertake a research project, begin a writing assignment, or make new friends. Although this moon makes no exact aspects, wide sextiles to Jupiter and Mars in Gemini encourage us to synthesize our mental and physical energies. As we discover new meaning in the world around us, keeping the moral high ground and remembering our goals and principles will help us to make the most out of this lunation. In the late afternoon, the Gemini moon sextiles Chiron in Gemini. On the heels of the Gemini new moon, new insights and awareness are being provoked, necessitating that we examine wounds that have kept us from voicing our truth. There may be any number of reasons why we have hidden our fire. In youth, we might have been told we were too much. This criticism has subsequently made us self-conscious and resentful of those who seem able to move through life with the confidence we lack. At this time, we encounter safe spaces for organic self-expression, enabling us to heal.